So this is my 1998 Subaru Forester. I've had it for almost 2 years and it's been through a lot. Comes with 5-speed manual. So it came with the Momo steering wheel, came with the compass, with this bigger light, and has nice blacked out interior. I installed this new headliner, but the seats came with it. This Momo along with the shifter knob, but I put the trim little bag on there. These side stand-up bars, some Aodhan DS01 rims. I installed this Liberty front bumper, and I also have a matching Liberty rear one as well. I installed the JDM mesh style grille along with the cold air intake. And so when I bought this car, it came with a little bit of a piston slap on startup. So whenever you would start the car up, it would have a light knocking to it. And I'll throw a little clip of that in there right now. After a while of that happening and stuff like that, it kind of finally gave out, started misfiring, and then I just decided to stop it. I pulled the engine on in hopes of rebuilding it, which throw another couple clips in there. But what ended up happening was I stripped a lot of bolts, didn't have the right tools, which was honestly my fault. And so what I ended up doing was I bought a separate Subaru, pulled the engine out of that, finally got this piece of shit engine out of the 1998 Subaru Forester, and we're gonna swap it over to the other 1998 Subaru Forester. And I dropped it in there right now, but as of right now, the starter isn't really working right now. So whenever you go to crank it over, it'll like kill the battery, or it'll just like start doing a bunch of clicks. And so I'm looking at a starter. I'm gonna go get a new one of those, throw that in there, but put this whole thing on pause for right now because this ain't just a lot of work. But here's the Liberal rear bumper. I also put these little badges on right here. Installed this JDM style rear strut tower bar, so hopefully keep the rear end pretty good. This is dangly. I took the plastic off because I was when I did the headliner. When I was doing the headliner, I didn't put this all the way back in right now, so it's kind of just sitting there. But we just put this rear mat from the other Subaru when we got it, because this one, the one that came with this car, wasn't too nice, so we ended up taking that off. Another thing I really like is that it came with this little cover and stuff. The main reason I'm in such a rush to get this thing running is because this is a 2.5 liter engine with like 23 miles per gallon. And that is a 4.6 liter V8 with like 11 miles per gallon. So this is something I really need to get going. So gas mileage just suck. We got full front rotors and brake pads, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I still gotta bleed the clutch. I have a brand new alternator I'm gonna be throwing on. Also, I'm gonna be putting that brand new starter on. As for the other block that was in this car, I'm gonna get the right tools. I'm gonna remove all the bolts. I had a rebuild kit for the engine that was gonna rebuild that one and throw it back in here. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rebuild the other engine, and I'm gonna see if I can make that thing out to 300 to 400 horsepower or whatever I can get pushing with that block. But we're gonna try and see what we can do.